Taylor Decker's presser was amazing. Let's Talk Lions. Welcome back to an all-new episode here at Let's Talk Lions. My name is Jay. Thank you for hanging out. So this last week was the first time we've seen Taylor Decker in a regular season game so far this year. His presser after the game was beautiful. It made me so happy to hear him be as frank, as blunt, as open and real with the media, with the fans and the city of Detroit as possible. I loved it. I think it was also quite warranted. Let's dive right into this. So Decker injured his finger right before game 1 against San Francisco. Since then, he has not been in, hasn't seen anything until this last week, week 10, against Pittsburgh. Earlier in October, I believe, he tried to get back out there, and during practice, he re-aggravated the finger, and so had to wait 2 more weeks with the bye. First and foremost, let's just be clear, the Lions lost 8 straight games without Taylor Decker, and since him being back, we haven't lost, so that should say a lot. Our O-line was going to be the best position group coming into the season, with Penei Sewell being drafted, going to right tackle, Taylor Decker holding down left tackle as well as he has for the last years, and Ragnow. Our O-line looked to offer us the greatest possibility of strength coming into this year. A top-tier O-line allows the rest of your team, the quarterback, the running backs, everybody, wide receivers, it allows everything to function offensively at its highest caliber. It is the main gear in a clock tower. And I know a lot about clock towers because I saw the movie Hugo twice. Once back when it came out, I think like 2011, and then during the pandemic, thought, let's watch this again. And it was just as weird the second time as it was the first. Decker gets injured week 1, the first domino to fall. Then you've got Penei Sewell gets pushed over to the left side where he didn't practice. Domino 2. Yes, there's been some ups and downs there. Domino 3 falls when Ragnow injures his toe, a season-ending injury. 3 dominoes falling one after the other. One of our greatest prospects, the O-line, kind of teeters, and you can see the struggle that we've had out there. So Decker finally gets out there this week against Pittsburgh, and Decker's presser was through the roof. It got me all sorts of fired up. He came right out and said he wants to play. Like, it's not like there's all this talk about him, oh, he's just sitting out, he's just trying to make it through the season, which he just called it for what it is, and it's bull.
Well, frankly, I feel like the narrative of negativity surrounding my name all year pretty much has been bull.
He just came right out and was like, all this talk about me getting traded, it's for clicks. It's for clicks because integrity in journalism is a dying thing. It barely exists anymore. And we see that with clickbait, with videos or articles. People just pumping out trash in order to get people to read it or watch it. And it's such garbage.
A lot of those articles are being written for clicks and being grandiose and over the top. And I don't understand, and I never will understand why there was so much negativity surrounding me and my name.
And so for Decker, he just called it for what it was and said, man, people, media, you're just out there trying to get clicks. None of this is warranted. It's all information that he's unaware of, that anybody is really unaware of. It didn't come from Brad Holmes. It didn't come from inside the organization. In fact, I mean, you look at Decker and you look at the valuable player that he is for us, it's just stupid. So the narrative of, oh, he's just trying to sit out this season because it's going to be a losing one, now Ragnow's gone, is Bush. And he called it out. He's like, man, I want to go out there. I want to play with my friends. I want to compete. I want to play. He's not the type of guy, by his character, to say, oh, yeah, well, I'll just throw my hands up and try to make it through this season. That's not who he is. Quite frankly, I saw the articles a few weeks back where people were calling for that. Oh, maybe we should trade him, put Penei Sewell over to the left tackle. What can we get for Taylor Decker? And I'm sitting there thinking, this is some of the craziest stuff I've heard. What is the point of this when you are creating a top-tier O-line right now in the building stages for the future of Detroit to say, let's get rid of one of our most valuable assets? Man, that's like trading friggin' Park Place. There's just this odd thing that seems to be done a lot in Detroit, specifically with the Lions, the Detroit Lions, where people will look at these guys that are going out there, repping our city, battling for our city. Maybe they have a few bad games and it's quick to throw our hands up and wash them clean, punch us pilot style regarding some of these players. For a guy like Taylor Decker, who hadn't played one snap this year, and people are throwing out the pitchforks and the torches saying, trade him, get rid of him. And to me, I'm like, we're trying to build something here. That asset, having a guy like Taylor Decker at left tackle, saying, let's trade him, what can we get? Just a wild idea, and quite frankly, unwarranted. I love that Decker came right out against it, said this is all bull. The fact that the media is saying this is garbage. I don't want to have to deal with this. I'm a Detroit Lion. I want to be here. I want to get out there and play. And the fact that everybody's just looking for clickbait is trash. Man, I love it. If you have not watched the presser, go do it. It is so good to see him call it for what it is. As John Locke said, what I saw was beautiful. That's it. That's it for today. Go check out the presser. And until next time, I'll catch you later on Let's Talk Lions.